Are you more of an emotional communicator or a rational communicator? Don't know the difference? Well, let me tell you what the difference is and how it can make a difference when you talk to people. Welcome to Infinipsy. I'm Jihad. This month is all about communication. If you want to know the topics, you can follow it on Instagram or hit the bell and subscribe to make sure you don't miss any video. Today is all about what can happen if you are communicating in an emotional way or in a rational way. There are different types of communication and a lot of things that are involved when you communicate with people. I'm just selecting two of them to make a clear difference between two of them and to tell you how it can have an impact in relationships or in a professional or private situation. The first thing is that I'm gonna tell you what the difference is between the two of them. Emotional communicators tend to respond to emotions. They are gonna respond easier to I'm angry, to I'm happy, to I'm afraid, to those kind of words. A rational communicator is gonna respond much easier to logic and facts. So he's gonna answer much faster to it's correct, it does work, it doesn't work, it's good, it's not good, it's okay, it's not okay. This is the difference. Tell me if you are more of an emotional or a rational communicator. The second thing is, how do these differences exist? How does it come that we have those different styles of communication? Well, in fact, it's a continuum. You are not either the one, either the other. We all have a little bit of both and even some other things that can have an impact on our communication. But we have a tendency to lean more to one side or the other. Now, how does it come? Well, first of all, we all have a temperament due to the DNA that we have, the genes. So this is one of the first things that has an impact. And then how we learn to communicate at home. This has also a big influence, what we hear at home, what we've seen at home. This all has an impact on the way we are going to react and respond to things and the way we are going to communicate with our environment. And then the third thing is social environment, and it starts in schools, but it also continues in friend groups or at work. So all these things have an impact on how we are going to communicate. The social environment includes also cultural and bigger socially contexts. So this all have an impact on how we are gonna communicate. Tell me, what do you think has the biggest impact on our way of communicating? Is it the DNA? Is it the cultural context? Is it social environment? Is it school? Is it family? Or maybe you still have another idea about what can have the biggest impact on our way of communicating. Now, why is it important to know these differences? Well, it is important not to categorize people in some boxes, but to know when someone doesn't understand you, that it might be because they have a different way of communicating that you have yourself. So what can you do once you know, like, okay, this person tends to react to emotions more than I do? Well, I can observe and I can try to use those same words. Let me give you an example to make it clear. If I'm a person that tends to react to emotions instead of to logic and facts, well, you have a bigger chance to have me responding in a way that you would want to if you tell me, I'm afraid to do this and this and this is why it doesn't work for me. Instead of just telling me this doesn't work for me, this is not gonna work, and I'm not gonna do it if it's like this. I'm not gonna know and understand what the problem is. So I might need you to tell me how it makes you feel. Now, the other way around, if I'm someone that responds to logic and facts, it doesn't matter if you tell me I'm afraid to do it, because I'm not going to understand why you are afraid to do it, because I don't respond to fear. I respond to logic and facts. So you better come and tell me this is not going to work for me, and give me clear instructions. Like, I need you to do this or that. And then it can work for me and I can do my part. So observe how the person is and what they respond to. Try to use those same words with that person and give clear instructions. These are the 3 things that are gonna help you communicate much easier with someone that has another communicating style. Now, it's your turn to tell me if you've discovered some other styles of communication. I'm sure there are a lot of them. I've told you 2 main styles of communication that I see a lot in my sessions. But let me know if you know about a communication style that has an impact and that is clear to you. Share it with me and I might make a video about it too. Well, this was it for today, guys. I'll see you next week. If you want to know the topics, you can follow it on Instagram or hit the bell and subscribe to make sure you don't miss any videos. I'll see you next week with a new topic, and don't forget to take it one step at a time.